back, my friends. Welcome back. Hope you can hear me. I know it's kind of loud. Been kind of a cool place today I wanted to share with you. I am in the Schreiber cave system here in Carthage, Missouri. Pretty cool place. Got these giant rock pillars. I had seen many videos of the different caves. I know there's some in Springfield and Craft. It's one of those places that I really wanted to see, but it also made me nervous. It looked like it was pretty tight backing, but at least for most of these, it's actually not too bad. You can see, here's my door. Mine was pretty close to a straight line back. I had all that room in front of me up to those cars. Now, the guy beside me who's going to try to park in this far one next to the office, he's been having a little trouble. He tried to do an alley dock from over here, and it was just too tight on both of these columns. And I think he's got it figured out now. He backed way up and is going to do it as a straight line back. But yeah, really cool. A little nerve-wracking coming in, you know, not knowing really what to expect, but it's a cool place. All the lights are on motion sensors, so when it's calm for a few minutes, everything turns off and it's dark. I'm going to get out of the way here. But yeah, pretty cool little place. Yeah. Get out of the way. Alright, well, it's a little dark. I don't know if this is better. I don't like that. Anyway, I'm in the cave, so it should be dark. Mood lighting, I guess. Yeah, I'll just give you an update. I'm kind of excited about this load. It's the first time I'm heading like really west since my second load as a solo driver. My second load was from somewhere, I want to say, I don't know, it was like Wisconsin, I think, and I went straight across like South Dakota and all them, all the way to Washington State. This isn't that far. I'm going to Utah. You know, I'm in Missouri now, so kind of excited. It's a little north of Salt Lake City Terminal. It's Logan, Utah, which I don't think I'm sure I haven't, because like I said, it was my one time out west as a solo driver. Was I went from Washington. After the Washington stop, they sent me to Utah. I'm sorry, Salt Lake City Terminal. I think I had some maintenance I think I needed done, so they sent me there. Actually, I think they sent me there for a load, and I had some maintenance. I think that's how it went, but it's a ways back. But anyway, excited to be going west. A little bit better scenery. I'll have to figure out some way to take movies. If those of you who've been with me a while will know, I had a little bit of trouble with my original Rand McNally. I had the big one, and I got tangled in the cords and ripped it off the windshield, and for the longest time it had some problems. Now I tested it. I've since replaced it with a smaller one, which I actually like better. It's got some cooler features on it, or at least it seems to work a little better. But I've since just played around with it, and it was working the other day. And that one has the forward cam that I used to use on some of my videos. This one does not have the forward cam on it, so I might try to set it up next to it or something so I can take some movies. And yes, I will eventually get some kind of a GoPro, but I'm on a budget still. I'll be talking very soon. I have not forgotten about my playlist. I've just had some interim videos I wanted to do, but one of the first three will be, generally speaking, about money. And I have a family at home. You know, I came out here with financial trouble, and my bills don't stop. So, you know, whereas a young person who's going from, you know, some kind of base level job to this, you know, you may see videos of them, you know, in Vegas having a grand old time. You're not going to see any Vegas videos from me for a long time. You know, it takes time to kind of work your way out of those holes. You know, I'm making good money out here. This was not a financial mistake at all. I'm making more than I made before, a good portion more. But like I said, I came out here with some difficulties, so that's going to take some time. So I'm on quite a budget when I'm out here. I try not to spend much. When I come out here, you know, I try to pack as, you know, enough food in here, dry food, and, you know, when I first leave, you know, I pack the fridge full, but I try to pack enough food that I could survive without buying anything. Now I do, as y'all know, stop once in a while, and, you know, I'll get my country fried steak or something, you know, which I had yesterday. As a side note, I was at the big giant Joplin Petro, and that's one of those world's largest chain. It's not quite as big as the Iowa 80, but it's very similar. It's almost identical. The big difference is the parking lot's not quite as big, and I don't think it has a second level of any kind, but otherwise the bottom level looks very similar to Iowa 80. But I digress. Anyway, yeah, I had a nice time there yesterday. So yeah, I try to watch the money. I don't buy things for the truck that I don't really need, you know, only necessities. And you know, if I'm gonna eat food out, I try, you know, I'm human. I sometimes fail, but I do try to keep it to roughly once a week, and not just a fast food meal. You know, I try to make it count with, you know, a nice sit-down restaurant. Occasionally, you know, I have the craving for McDonald's fries. That seems to get me once in a while. And I did have Taco Bell this week too. But all in all, doing pretty well. So yeah, the GoPro is going to have to wait a little bit. I'm trying to wait till after, and I know the lighting's terrible, but waiting till after, I want to get tax time done, make sure I weather that with no problem, no surprises, and then, you know, with what's left over, I might maybe go on a little bit of a shopping spree to up my game on my YouTube. So I will try to get that other Rand McNally working, and if I can, I'll get you some good video. We'll see. But yeah, I guess that's about it as far as updates go. I probably will be swinging into Salt Lake City after this load. A couple little minor things. It looks like I'm gonna be due for a little maintenance, but hey, I've been permitted, I don't know, about 4 weeks without any trouble, other than that glad hand that I was able to fix on the spot. But yeah, I've got my APU AC is throwing a code. I was down in Texas, and it was the first time all winter that it was actually almost 80 degrees, I think. So I tried the AC, and it threw a code. I looked it up on YouTube, and usually this code is some kind of a little like Freon leak or whatever. And so it should be minor. It's a little bit beyond my ability at this point to fix myself. It's probably nothing, but I'm going to get them to work on that. Not to mention my check engine light just popped on in the last day or so. So it's driving fine, so I'm going to assume that it's not going to be a huge fix. So hopefully I can just drop into Salt Lake, get it fixed, and get rolling again. But I think that's about it. I'll see you from the road, and yeah, pretty cool place. This underground, I'm right by the entrance. This thing goes way back from what it looked like, but I'm actually, the entrance is just, you know, maybe 100 yards from here, so kind of cool. All right, guys, I hope everybody's well, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.